Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the Golden Era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'd like to continue my series on Steve Reeves' specialization exercises, with today's focus on calf development. There is no doubt that up to this day, Reeves, to many, still represents the ideal classic physique, with his incredible proportion. It is well known that Reeves had almost the exact measurements for his calves, biceps, and neck. What set Steve Reeves apart in his amazing and beautiful diamond-shaped calf development was his unique way of training his calves. Reeves was an advocate of specialization, understanding that to develop an aesthetic and well-proportioned physique, one must continue to improve on our weaknesses. In this video, I will give some of the exercises Reeves used to develop his amazing diamond-shaped calves, of which I have picked from my new Steve Reeves ebook titled Developing the Calves, available now on my website, www.goldenerabookworm.com. If we are going to talk about Reeves' calf development, we actually have to go all the way back to his early childhood. Steve Reeves stated in many interviews, in the many books that he's written, and private letters to friends even, that early on in his childhood, he had to deliver papers to aid his mother financially after his father had passed away. Being aware of his physique at such a young age and the effect of exercise on his physique, Reeves would ride his bike on his tiptoes, and he certainly believes that this daily practice definitely helped him in his development of his 18-inch calves. He really does believe that this fundamental practice was the base for his excellent calf development. And here is a great photo of Reeves on the actual bike. During his early childhood, he's actually riding the actual bike that he used to deliver papers on. So this is a pretty rare photo. As mentioned before, Reeves had a very unique approach to develop his overall physique, and his calves were no different. Here is a great photo of Reeves performing what's called a yoke bar standing calf raise. Now, the yoke bar was specifically designed for Reeves during the 1950 Mr. Universe competition preparation, where he prepared in Yoke Gym at York, Pennsylvania, USA. Now, the yoke bar has a slightly different way of attacking the calves because the weight sits lower than the shoulders, as you can clearly see in this photo. If you were to stand in with a calf raise machine, for example, that sits on your shoulders, or go in a Smith machine and place the bar on your shoulders as well, the weight is a little bit higher, and I guess will compress your spine a little bit more. However, the weight on a yoke bar would sit lower towards your hips, and Reeves, for example, used the yoke bar because he could really he could really put on the poundage. He could really slap it on there, and you can see how much poundage he's actually using on the yoke bar standing calf raise. A very unique piece of equipment, and I mean, look at the equipment overall. He's standing in what appears to be a frame created out of pipes. I mean, that's how rudimentary the stuff was back there. But yeah, the yoke bar was actually specifically designed for Reeves, and this is a really cool photo of Reeves performing what's called the yoke bar standing calf raise. Now, I really love this photo of Steve Reeves. It's got to be one of my all-time favorites. I mean, this to me really represents why Steve Reeves was called Mr. Everything. He looks like the perfect athlete here. He's a bodybuilder, strong, vital, healthy, and he looks like he just finished running on the beach. Literally, you can see the footsteps behind him, and that's the point of this particular photo. Reeves actually recommended running barefoot on sandy beaches, and he would actually recommend doing this practice on dry sand, running between 80 to 100 yards, which is, let's call it 100 meters at a time, and repeating this practice until your feet literally burned, or as he puts it, literally about to explode or burst, right? You're not supposed to run on wet sand. It's supposed to be dry, choppy sand. And you're definitely not supposed to run in the water either. You're supposed to sprint on your tiptoes and not allow your heels to drop. And literally, this is going to burn the hell out of your calves. I mean, look at Steve Reeves' calves in this fantastic photo. I mean, they're just beautiful they are, diamond shaped, and the inside calf especially looks like it's about to explode. It's like a peak there. It's like an amazing peak down there in his calves. Fantastic photo of the phenomenal Steve Reeves. So in this video I've talked about of the many exercises that Steve Reeves recommended for calf development, and that he in particular used himself. Now, if you'd like to find out more about of the exercises that Reeves used and recommended for calf development, I've just come out with a new ebook called Developing the Calves by Steve Reeves. And it's based on a rare letter where he actually details to his friend many of the unique exercises that he actually used. And of course, at the end of the ebook, I have added routines for calf specialization using the exercises that Reeves recommended in this letter. And of course, you'll find also some fantastic photos of Steve Reeves. And this is just another ebook to the collection of ebooks that I've come out with called How I Develop My Waist and How I Develop Broad Shoulders, also by Steve Reeves. All three titles available at www.goldenerabookworm.com. So I hope you've enjoyed this video looking at the exercises that both Steve Reeves used and recommended for his calf development. I leave you with this close-up photo from Steve Reeves' books. Here we have Steve Reeves flexing his incredible diamond-shaped calves. You can really see the separation and the wonderful shape of his calves after he just won the 1947 Mr. America competition. Again, if you've enjoyed watching the video, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm, leave me a comment, and thank you for watching. If you'd like to support my work, please donate via PayPal, become a patron, or you can find many courses and books, including titles written by me on Steve Reeves' exercises and specialization courses for particular body parts, all available at www.goldenerabookworm.com. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.
Hi everybody, I just want to recommend this phenomenal book, Vince's Secret Locker, volume number 2 by Carl Coyne. I've been looking at this for about 4 weeks and I can't put it down. If you get a chance, check it out. He also has a part 1 that I highly recommend also. Vince was the trainer of the stars and had an amazing, interesting gym that today there's still not equipment like it around. It was all made out of wood. He'll be on our radio show coming up probably in the next couple weeks or so. Have a great day, and again, highly recommend this book.